Well, hello, I want to share a dream I had on March 1st on Sunday when I got up. I remember having this dream where a lot of people was captured. We were like in a circle, and there was this young guy who has control over us. And then one of my friends was telling me to escape and leave. And I was like, okay, yeah, I will try and I will leave. It was just kind of like, get out of the circle and you'll be free, right? Kind of. And I remember all of a sudden, all the people that were there in the circle, it was gone. They were all gone. And it was just me and another girl. And the other girl, she wasn't in the circle. She was kind of gathering woods or stuff from, yeah, some stuff. Like she was carrying something. And then when I was trying to leave, she was coming back. So she saw me and she was like, oh, you too? Like, like saying like I was leaving too. And I said, please don't say nothing, don't say nothing. Like to be quiet. And then she didn't say nothing, but she dropped the logs. So she made noise. And then the person in charge came and saw me so I couldn't escape. And and then he took me somewhere else in a different facility, different place where there were more people. But those people were really sad. It was like mainly girls, young girls and old. And they were just sad. And I kept thinking, before I even tried to escape the first time, I was like, why would I leave if I'm okay here? Like, I was okay because I was thinking, this person gave us food, we have a job, and we have a place to sleep, like a house. So it was like, it's not really that bad. But people was they were all trying to escape, and they all escaped. And then, I was trying to follow what my friend was telling me to do. So, then on the second place, there was this old lady, like like really old, like 60s. No, no, sorry, no, like 80s, 90s, like because she was so really, really old. Then I remember she tried to escape too, and then she came back. I'm sorry, she was captured. So the guy was telling her, "Why did you try to escape? Why? Why would you try to do that?" She didn't say nothing. Her legs were all hurting, like cuts, and she was in pain. And then again I was thinking, why would I leave? And that's all I remember about my dream. And I was sharing this with my family, and then my daughter, she was trying to interrupt while I was trying to tell them my dream. And she's like, Mommy, do you think there's going to be a war? And I was like, what? I'm like, I didn't get the message. Like, I had the dream. I thought it was something else. It's just like, okay, well, somebody got captured, but I never thought about a war. Like, mm, never crossed my mind, like, not in connection with the war. And things what's going on in the world, like all the things that they're doing. I don't know a lot about the news because I don't watch them. Therefore, I also was in shock when my daughter told me that, because we don't watch news here. I don't allow my kids to watch any of that. So I was like, wow, is this God telling me something through my daughter? Because I dreamed something, but I didn't get it. So I just feel like we know the things are happening. This is not something that, oh my God, it just came and, nobody knows about it. No, I know we know. But what really, really shocked me, like, how does she know? When my dream, like, I didn't say nothing about fighting. It was just escaping, right? And all she can say is that, like, Mommy, is it going to be a war? you know, I didn't say nothing. I didn't mention it because they're kids. So I'm like, I didn't say nothing, but I was just thinking to myself, like, what is God trying to tell me? Like, what is this? So, I just want to share, and I know a lot of other people are talking about this topic. Like I said, I repeat, I don't know a lot. I try not to get into the news because they talk about a lot of things. And then that's how we kind of get our minds mixed, and then we get different messages. But it was my kid saying this. It wasn't me. I did not even think about it. I dreamed this, and I thought it was something else. I connected to something else, not even related to. what my daughter said. So I'm like, wow, if this is a message that God is telling us, I just pray that He protect us. And, I know I'm not afraid of things because we know that God protects us and we know that He will always be with us, and that is life, it doesn't seem like that because we're used to this life, we're used to this body, but when we read the Bible, the apostles they knew that it was like life. That's why they didn't really, not that they didn't care to die, but they weren't worried or in anxiety because of things around them, and they all got different kinds of deaths that which is not really good. Even Jesus, right? The way he died was horrible. None of us can bear that kind of death. But I'm just sharing this because I think it's really important. I know God wants us to know things, and I pray that we all be safe and that God protect us and guide us into where He wants us to be, what He wants us to do, and just call to Him all the time. Pray for one another, and that's all for today. That's all I have. So God bless everybody. Bye bye.